While we are here standing in solidarity with one another and honoring our veterans, Gregory Bovino is out doing photo shoots, making fun of Little Village, and harassing our Chicago families. The question was about Greg Bovino and CBP possibly leaving Chicago. Whether it was the loss in the elections a week ago that's led to Donald Trump deciding to pull CBP out, or the fact that Greg Bovino is a snowflake on a day when you can see some snowflakes. Whatever it is, the people of Chicago have deserved better than having CBP and Greg Bovino in this city.
The CBP Chief Patrol Agent Greg Bovino joins us now. Sir, good to have you back on. You know, I'll lead right into it with what Pritzker just said. What is your reaction to that, and are you leaving Chicago?
Hey, Rob, good evening. It's good to see you. Thanks for having me. You know, I think if the governor thinks that I'm a snowflake, Rob, 4,000 apprehensions, closing in on 4,000 apprehensions here in Chicago, is that being a snowflake? If it is, then guilty as charged. I'm a snowflake because it's 4,000 apprehensions, and we're not stopping now. We're going to make that several thousand more apprehensions. We're making his city a safer place. You saw the statistics, carjackings, robberies, and all that down. That's what we're doing here. And as far as being a snowflake, there's a lot of snowflakes that are going to be descending on the Chicago area. We're going to blanket this city and continue that Title VIII immigration enforcement, and we're going to make it even safer. So I think we're living rent-free in the head there of the governor now. And you know what? Stay tuned. More to come.
Okay, that's fair. Now, just to get to the initial question, are you moving to another city? I know you guys have got a lot of cities that are in your purview that you want to fix.
Rob, we're in several cities. Border Patrol agents are in dozens of cities nationwide now. As you know, as I've led forces here at Operation Midway Blitz in Chicago, I was pulled to places like Los Angeles, Portland, Oregon, and other places. Yeah. And it's very possible that I could go somewhere else. I go where the threat is, and wherever that threat is, I'm going to go. CBP is not leaving Chicago. We're going to be here for the long haul. We've got a lot more work to do here. As a matter of fact, Rob, my team and I are drawing up plans right now for Chicago, some very dynamic plans that it's undoubtedly that Governor Pritzker and Mayor Johnson are going to like a lot. So we're going to have some very dynamic operations set for Chicago coming up very, very soon.
Did you ever imagine we'd live in a country where the guys that are tasked with removing illegal immigrants and criminals out of cities would be fought by the leaders of those cities, that the politics would become so warped? I mean, this is a brand of politics that 20 years ago in this country, neither political party would even believe was possible.
Sure. You couldn't write a fiction book any stranger than what is happening right now. You're right, Rob. Totally. I never would have thought this would have happened, but it's here now. And, you know, you call it a warped brand of politics. I think it's pure corruption. The whole system, especially here in Chicago, is corrupt. But the good thing is you've got the good guys here, and we're going to degrade, dismantle, and disrupt this whole corrupt system, whether it's those illegal aliens, those criminal illegal aliens, or those who support that lawlessness.
Reports that the Latin Kings, like a cartel-type gang, the leaders have put out a shoot-on-sight order on CBP agents like yourself in Chicago. Talk about that, and talk about this Mexican national that was arrested for trying to shoot at your officers in Chicago over the weekend. Thankfully missing, but shots fired at your officers.
The Latin Kings and other transnational gangs are a definite threat to law enforcement, to any law enforcement, not just federal law enforcement. They're a threat to the Chicago PD, to the citizens of Chicago. And because of that, we're going into places, and when I say we, I'm talking CBP, ICE, our allied law enforcement partners are going into those roughest of rough places like Little Village, and we are we're going up against and rooting out Latin Kings and those other transnational gangs. Yes, they do have a shoot-on-sight order out, but the men and women of the U.S. Border Patrol, ICE, and those other allied law enforcement teams still conduct that mission every day in those roughest of rough places. And we're going to win this. Come hell or high water, we're going to win this one.
You know, everybody's reporting the same stories, the same spin. You turn the channel, it's always the same.
But not us. We're different. We report the real news. No spin, just the facts. Turn to us, and you won't turn back.
Tune in to Rob Schmitt Tonight on Newsmax.